Hi, I'm Sarah with No BS Beauty, and today I'm reviewing the Augustinus batter, the Serum. And if you'll notice, this is a tiny bottle because they make a half size and a full size. And I got this size in my advent calendar from Space NK, which was the best deal ever, seriously. Because I think the price at advent calendar just made it up with this, which I would never purchase in a million years on my own because it's so expensive. So anyway, okay, so they say a hydrating, fast absorbing concentrate that targets persistent skin challenges like dehydration, stress, signs of aging, and loss of elasticity. Okay, my first criteria is packaging. It has a really nice feel. It looks luxe. It's gold. It's pretty. It's a pump bottle. There's a little hole at the bottom, so I guess if the pump gets stuck, you can stick a paper clip in there. But it's very nice, although it doesn't really. It has kind of a rounded bottom, so it is prone to fall over very easily. Keep that in mind. But no issues with the packaging. There's no denatured drying types of alcohol in this. In terms of fragrance, I don't notice any scent when I use this. However, it does have a fragrant plant oil called Sissybrium aereo seed oil. It may have antioxidant benefits, but for sensitive skin, it's technically kind of a masking or a fragrance ingredient. So keep that in mind if your skin is super sensitive. The manufacturing location for this one is France, so no issues with that. In terms of ease of use, it's got a really nice serum texture to it. Feels really nice on the skin. I don't want to waste too much of it. So that's all you're getting for this. Because every milliliter is, so if it's $200 and it's 15 milliliters, how much is that a milliliter? That's like a lot for a milliliter. 15? Wouldn't that be $21 a milliliter? $13 a milliliter? Wow. Yeah. So that hand owes me 13 bucks. I guarantee that's probably 1 milliliter. Anyway, it feels really nice on skin. It's got a serumy gel texture, so you can apply this morning or evening or both after cleansing, toning. And if you use like a light water-based serum, like vitamin C serum, you can apply it after that. But it feels really nice on skin. It really is aesthetically pleasing to apply. It soaks in nicely. A little bit goes a long way. Sets to a natural finish that's just slightly tacky, but it's really enjoyable to use. It feels really nice on your skin. So, yeah, so no issues with that. It works well under moisturizers and works nicely under sunscreens. No issues at all with that. Feels very nice on skin. And I see why people like it because it does instantly plump up skin and make it look more hydrated and looks better than it did the second before you applied it. So, in terms of beneficial ingredients in this one, so we've got a few. Okay, we've got resveratrol, which is an antioxidant from the skin of grapes, can protect skin from UV damage, and also works great as an anti-inflammatory ingredient. May also potentially be beneficial for people that have suffered from melanoma due to its skin protecting properties. So it might be worth checking out a product with resveratrol in it if you've had an issue like that. I'm not exactly certain that you need to spend $200 for it, but it's got resveratrol in there. It's got squalane, which is an antioxidant, skin identical ingredient. It's got ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate, which is a vitamin C derivative, an antioxidant. We've got rice bran oil, which is an antioxidant emollient. We've got maltitol, which is a moisturizing ingredient. We've got Edelweiss stem extract, which is soothing antioxidant ingredient. We've got several sugar-derived humectants, Xylitylglucoside and Hydroxylitol, xylitol and glucose. Then we've got rice protein, which is skin conditioning ingredient. We've got sodium hyaluronate, which is another humectant. We've got pomegranate extract, which is an antioxidant astringent ingredient. Green tea, antioxidant soothing ingredient. Vitamin E, antioxidant emollient. We've got alanyl glutamine, which is a humectant. There's arginine, which is a barrier repairing ingredient. Then we've got their patented oligopeptide 177, which is their patented star ingredient. When they say trigger factor 8 or TFC, trigger factor complex 8, which is with the title of this product, they're talking about this ingredient. It's potentially a protecting ingredient as well as a regenerative ingredient. There's not a whole ton of information on this peptide. As opposed to other peptides where you find a lot of research and studies, there's not as much on this specific one. And then last but not least, we've got phenylalanine, which is it's an ingredient used in the treatment of vitiligo, and it's also a skin identical ingredient. So For $200 though, I mean, I'm fine with the ingredients. They're great, whatever. But for $200, I'd love to see Snap 8, Argoline. I'd love to see more, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But they've got their patented baby. And yeah, so there we go. So no issues with that. In terms of animal testing, for some reason I was under the impression this brand was not cruelty-free, but apparently they are cruelty-free, vegan, and gluten-free. And you can see my hand just looks so much more plump than it did before I applied it. I wish I would have showed you guys my hand. Well, here's the other hand. But yeah, anyway. So for performance, so for what this product promises, it promises to reduce and prevent the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, help support natural production of collagen, improve elasticity, tightening and firming skin, support the skin barrier function for plumper, more resilient skin with greater bounce back. And I would say it does do all of those things. Yeah, I think it does follow through with most of those promises, especially in terms of plumping skin. It really does that. There's probably a gazillion other products under $200 that can do the same, though. So if you feel like you need to spend this much money, you don't. And I have some dupes that I'll talk about in a minute. You don't need to spend that much money. But if you are going to spend that much money, personally, if $200 isn't too much money, I would recommend the Skin Medica TNS Advanced Serum first. That's a little bit more, but it's 1 full ounce. So it's not necessarily apples to apples, but if you can afford this and this price isn't a big deal, spend it instead on the Skin Medica TNS Serum because, in my opinion, that one offers more benefits and better ingredients. That's just my thought. But and it doesn't have the fragrant essential oil in there either. So yeah. So anyway, the one nice thing is it's friendly for acne prone skin. The only ingredient of note is squalane. So for the price, so this is the half size that I got in my advent calendar. 15 milliliters, half an ounce, and it retails for $200. If you get the full size, which is 1 ounce, it's $380. So instead, save yourself $100 and get the Skin Medica one. Okay. Last but not least, the It Factor. It's not a must-have. I love the texture of it. It feels nice, but at this price, I expect a little more, maybe a little more peptides, maybe some growth factors or something. But it's not bad. It's just I won't repurchase it. But I guess if I had $200 just laying around, I'd probably instead buy the Skin Medica TNS. So okay, so there's no close dupes because of that patented ingredient, but there's some similar ones. The In Beauty Project Elastic Serum is great. The Tony Moly Porcel Ampule. The Elastin C Radical Defense Serum. I just got that in the mail the other day, so I'm going to start testing it tomorrow. And the Regimen Lab Wave Serum. So with a 10 being a perfect score, I gave this one a 7. It's nice. It's expensive. And if you can afford it, buy a Skin Medica TNS. I should get a job there or something. They should pay me. Skin Medica should pay me. So anyway, that's what I got. Interested in your guys' thoughts on it. Leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys. And stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.